morning, modelers. Hope you're having a great Sunday. And I got something that I want to show and discuss with y'all. This is my new NCE UTP CAT 5 panel. I don't believe I've seen any video on this panel. I've seen a lot on this panel. This is the regular UTP with the RJ12s, and it does have a plug-in here. It does have a place to put in a status light, but with that you have to put a 1K resistor, and you also have to have jumpers underneath here to make that work. But this is a good panel. But if you want to go a little bigger, if you're wanting a really robust system and you want to have less worries from panel to panel, like if you're running 25 or 50 or 100 foot, then this UTP CAT 5 is a great panel to go with. I wanted it because in the position right here, normal power, when I plug this in, I have the status light. It does have this a place where you can plug in a you can use a P114, which works with the power cab. When you're using this with other panels, if you need a little bit backup power, you can plug it in, and to help to make sure that the system continues to work properly. Now, you can use, as it states in this instructions here, and I will put this like this so you guys can read this here. It says that with standard CAT 5 cable is used to daisy chain from one UTP CAT 5 panel to another. It does say do not use crossover cables. CAT 5, CAT 5e, and 6 cables will provide a robust backbone for your cab bus. And it tells you a little bit more here. It says the red LED provides light when there is cab bus power. Additional power for the cab bus can be added to the socket. When it's set in normal, it says a switch on each UTP should always be in the normal power position. Only switch to external power on panels that have an additional power supply connected. So that's how you would use it. Like I say, I'm using it. I've just got one of them, so I've got it in the normal. That way, that when I plug in or flip my my power strip, the light comes on the SB5. Of course, my light comes on my circuit breaker, and so does this right here. But here is a really good, really good. This is a CAT 6 cable here, made by Allen. You can tell the way the cable is. You can see the quality, the way the jacket fits tight up against up against the cable itself. You can see how this jacket fits nice and tight, and how the way the fittings are put on the cable. It's done really well. It's Allen is a good telephone product. They've been in the business for a long time. You usually see this quality cabling or telephone at your uh, uh, your electric distributors, where electricians go and buy stuff, and your telephone, and uh, also your fiber optic. Uh, this is where you see this type of cable, but you can buy it. Some computer stores, like the one that I go to, happen to have some of this, and they've got, like I say, this here is Cat 6, but they also have some Cat 5. The reason why I like Allentel is because when this plugs in, I'll show you right here. When this plugs in, it plugs in real nice and easy, but it is nice and tight up in uh, up into the what they call the socket. It fits nice and tight up against that socket. But with this relief here, if you can see right here, right there, it doesn't take much effort to pull that out. Of course, the cable is kind of leaning a little bit anyway, so it's a little bit hard to, I mean, it's not hard to get it out, but it kind of puts a little whatever on it. But it fits tight up. It fits tight up into the socket and comes out really nice. One thing I like on these Allentel over, say, like a cable like this, is how flimsy this cable is. I'd say that these would probably work on short runs, 15, 20 feet. I don't know if you want to go 25 feet, you probably could, but these cables here come from the cable company, and to me they just feel really, really wimpy, and so to me they wouldn't do as good as these Allentel cables. With them, I don't think you'd have that much to worry about, in your signal for each panel. As I said here, these are RJ12s on each side. This one is your command station coming into here, and then this here is going out to, like, when you've got a wireless box on there, and like I say, this is your plug-in for your P114. So I'm going to pause this. We'll turn the panel around. We'll flip it on so you guys can see the status light. Okay, here is what the panel looks like, lit up with the status light glowing. In the camera, it seems like it's really getting with it, but it's not too bad. Like I say, it puts out a real good bright light. It's working, and so I'm glad to have it. It's not These panels are not that much higher than what a standard UTP cost. I think you're paying about maybe $5 or $6 more for this panel. Let me see here. Okay, looking at the package that that this came in, I paid $24 for this Cat 5 UTP. So probably a standard UTP would probably cost about $20. So it's not that much more. But guys, tell me what you think. Hit that big like button and hit the bell for me, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think on this, and we thank you all for watching. So y'all take care. Have a great weekend.